Yeah, good morning. Good evening, friends. Welcome to the session. Is my audio loud and clear? If yes, please give me a tech check. Am I audible? Yeah, I'm audible. My screen is there. It's just taking a split second. So even I'm playing the same yeah, it's there. So if anybody was there in the morning session or even yesterday, we had clearly said that the current rise in the market was a pullback. Can you all remember that? Give me either a yes or a no. Daily trader says yes. So let's start with our plan on Nifty. Let's see what has happened today. There are two important things which has happened today. आज जो हुआ है और हमको ध्यान में रखना है वो चीज. नंबर वन, टुडे निफ्टी का जो कैंडल है, दिस इज कॉल्ड अ डार्क क्लाउड कवर, विच इज अ वेरी बेयरिश कैंडल. डार्क क्लाउड कवर में जो हाई है वो एक शॉर्ट टर्म हाई स्टैब्लिश हो जाता है. क्रॉसिंग दैट वुड बी टफ. एंड नंबर टू, I have been repeating that this trend for Nifty was sideways. Why? Because it broke the last low. So whenever the trend is sideways, remember that whenever it comes to the swing high, always you face this resistance going in the price action. So आज ये resistance was known to us. How many of you followed it? Let me see if anybody can. We have been highlighting this, that the trend is sideways. Why it's sideways? Because last low tood gaya tha. In context of Dow theory, the moment the last low breaks, the trend is sideways till we don't see an evidence of a trend reversal. Yeah, I'll wait for yes or a no. Day trader Sharma ji. Fine. और अब हम यहाँ पे एक देखते हैं. नाउ व्हाट नेक्स्ट? अ शॉर्ट टर्म हाई इज इन प्लेस. एंड ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, व्हेनेवर आपको कोई ऐसी बड़ी रेड कैंडल दिखती है, दीज आर कॉल्ड bearish Marubozu candles. And bearish Marubozu or a shaven head candles are bearish, followed by the pattern itself, which is a dark cloud cover. By it's a bearish short term pattern. uh, what does it tell is, देखिए इसका हाई नहीं निकला. Market gave a pullback, fizzled out around that. The moment you have a bearish candle, it tells you that any bounce pullback in the short term basis will fizzle out at or around those levels. Crossing that would be tough as of today. And the second is in terms of chart pattern. If we take the swing high and take today's high, ये दोनों को हाई को हम ज्वाइन करें और लो को ज्वाइन कर देते तो we will get a channel. So I will extend this channel. Fine. So right now, the pattern in which market is what we call a falling channel. एक बार एक falling channel मिल जाता, then till the channel is not breached either on the downside or on the upside, भाव channel के बीच में ही रहता है. And the moment we get the channel, एक channel का depth भी पता चलता है. So the depth of this channel is close to 2.25%. So till we don't break this low or the high, हमें एक मार्केट में 2 से 2.25% के रेंज में एक वॉलेटाइल ट्रेडिंग जोन इस्टेब्लिश हो जाएगा. लेट्स सी विच साइड दिस इज ब्रेकिंग. और द मोमेंट वी हैव अ चैनल, वी आल्सो हैव अ सपोर्ट एट द चैनल लो, जो आज की तारीख में 25,289 है. अगर ये टूट जाता है तो ये गैप भरने की मार्केट मैक्सिमम कोशिश करेगा. फाइन, विच इज 25,100. So everybody clear on the setup part of the Nifty and the way we took the resistance. अभी resistance को आप shift करो, which means पहले हम लोग ये swing high को resistance ले रहे थे, अभी इसका काम खत्म हो गया है. Now take this today's high and the body of the previous candle as your resistance. So market has shifted its resistance to a lower levels from 26,000. अभी resistance market ने बना दिया आज के swing high पे, which is 25,800. Keep a note of it. Right? And let's see whether we'll have a channelized move or dip down till here. मतलब अभी एक रेंज फिक्स है, 2.5% के वॉलेटिलिटी में मार्केट ओवरनाइट इंट्रावीक ट्रेड करेगा. और आफ्टर दैट study which I am telling you to keep plotted right now is the Bollinger Bands. मार्केट एक बार बोलिंगर बैंड के आसपास आके विपसॉ किया, इट क्लोज्ड अबव दिस एंड गेव अ स्विंग हाई. आज भी मार्केट मिडिल बैंड के बीच में बंद हुआ है. सी मिडिल बैंड के बीच में बंद होने का मतलब ये होता है कि नाउ द टेंडेंसी ऑफ द प्राइस विल बी टू क्लोज दिस गैप और फॉल लोअर, whether with a bounce or without a bounce or a pullback. And so right now आपको band you have to keep plotted plus keep this channel plotted. So आज से लेके जब तक भाव ब्रेकआउट नहीं हो रहा अप या डाउन, चैनल बोलिंगर बैंड एंड मार्क दिस हाई, ये गैप, ये लेवल आपके वेरी वेरी क्लियरली डिफाइंड है मार्केट में. बेस्ड ऑन दिस ओनली यू विल हैव टू प्रिपेयर अ ट्रेड प्लान. So now let me take you to our this thing, uh, the trade plan part of it. So before we go, let me read out the disclaimer part. This is for educational and informational purposes only and does not constitute any financial advice. So the plan for Nifty is in a decline. The chart pattern what we have seen was a falling channel, and the candle pattern is that of a dark cloud cover. Resistance has shifted from 26 now to 25,700 to 25,800 band. Support I am taking at the lower end of the channel, which is approximately at or around 25,300. If that breaks, then the gap comes into picture. So technical study right now which you have to put is take it from the chart pattern, which is a falling channel, add the gap and add the moving averages. So ये तीन स्टडी के बेसिस पे आपका शॉर्ट टर्म प्लान डिपेंड होगा. एंड द ओपन इंटरेस्ट बिल्डअप साइड इज on the call side it is 25,6,000 and the put side 25,400. कोई भी एक लेवल अपने को 2 से 3 वीक से दिखाई दे रहा. वी आर सीइंग इट लास्ट वीक एक्सपायरी आल्सो, मेजर बिल्डअप ऑफ हुआ है 26. ये वीक एक्सपायरी जो खत्म हुई वो भी 26 के ऊपर गया नहीं. सो 26,000 का एक स्ट्रॉन्ग रेजिस्टेंस मार्केट में बन चुका है फ्रॉम द कॉल ऑप्शन राइटर्स पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू अग्री? गिव मी अ यस और अ नो फ्रेंड्स. So let me take you to my platform, which is Insta Options. I'll go to Nifty and show you the OI part of it. So that is OI statistics. So which is Nifty. अगर Nifty देखिए करंट भाव पे कॉल राइटिंग आप देखिए कितना हो रहा है, 23.61 करोड़ इज द कॉल्स. पुट्स में कितना है, 13.43 crores. So market heavily loaded हो गया on the option writing side from the call side of view. So bounce will face resistance. So ये 26,000 का is the highest tower which you can see where the open interest build up in call is 1.15 CR. So till here I think the pullbacks or the bounce, if it has to come, should fizzle out. अगर पुट साइड में देखें तो मार्केट काफी लाइट है ऑल द वे. 60 lakhs on 25,400 or 25,300 is 42 lakhs. The big put is 25,000. So market में जब when the volatility comes in, the options part spreads what typically we have seen in Nifty is 500 points above below and Bank Nifty is 1,000 points. So we are now into that part of the markets. Okay. And the PCR एक बार चेक कर लेते हैं. PCR तो अभी it's all on the call writing side, तो PCR will be below 0.6. Yeah, it's 0.57. So which shows that market is heavy on the call writing side of it. And tomorrow it's a Friday, so you do have 2 days of a theta decay also. So pressure honestly might be there on the market. ये चीज भी आपको ध्यान में रखना है. So that was the plan for the Nifty part. Now let us go to Bank Nifty. In Bank Nifty also, आज का जो candle है, it was more of a decline, a dark cloud cover. Now Bank Nifty और Nifty में there is a difference in terms of marking of the trend. Where the trend in Nifty was sideways, Bank Nifty is still up. इसलिए मैंने इसको decline या corrective decline mark किया. The only reason why we have marked it this way is we are not violating any rules out there as per the Dow theories are concerned. So this is Nifty, sorry, Bank Nifty. ये एक high बना. Then you had a high, this high. Yeah, overall you can call it a sideways, but for short-term traders, I'm taking the swing highs and the lows. फिर एक low बना. So this low was a higher than the last low. And if I take this high, it is a higher high. So बैंक निफ्टी जो है अभी भी सीक्वेंस हायर लोज एंड हायर हाइस का ही बना है. So bank nifty till the last low, again the support which will come into picture is what we have been observing, जो हम लोग इतने दिन से देख रहे थे, around this low. Right. But एक चीज clear था, if you remember we said in the morning also, what we said is we were observing the price action. This open, the Trump tariff and all that day, and the high of that day, यहाँ पे एक sellers है. If anybody can remember, this we had clearly marked as a resistance zone for the market. In the morning also, we had highlighted these things. Can anybody remember this? Now I think we have a regular set of traders who join us on a daily basis, either yes or a no. And exactly from that band, we are reacting. Yeah, hi. Sharma ji says yes, right? So let's in bank nifty, ये support तक wait करते, that's where it comes. But the broader pattern is still sideways, which means that ना ही ये high cross हुआ अभी तक, right? Neither we have gone below the low. So within the sideways part, if I take it, the current immediate trend, or I would call the swing, is sideways for Nifty. Bank Nifty up, but corrective decline can be a sharp one. Let's see whether it holds this or not. और बैंक निफ्टी आज की तारीख में भी बोलिंगर बैंड्स और 20 डे मूविंग एवरेज के ऊपर है. यहाँ पे भी आप देखिए डिक्लाइन जोर से आया, बट 20 डे के ऊपर से बाउंस आया. यहाँ पे भी डिक्लाइन एक जोर से आया, 20 DMA होल्ड किया. नाउ द सेम थिंग इज गेटिंग रिपीटेड, सो आप 20 DMA पे ध्यान दो. गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? Break of 20 DMA will tell us that even Bank Nifty things might weaken down a bit. Abhi isko currently we just call it a pullback in the context of a swing highs and the swing lows. So that's how Bank Nifty is looking like. But 61.4 से 61.7 क्रॉस करे looks tough given the current situation because overbought भी है. We have been highlighting market ऊपर जा रहा है, it's fine. It can stretch, it's fine, okay. But remember, any further stretch is making it overbought. The moment ऐसा एक situation आता है ना, ऐसे knee jerk reactions आपको prepared होना चाहिए, fine. So that's how we had seen the markets for the last few days, and it has worked out. So let the decline get over. Let's see where it's halting. The levels are known to you. After that, I'll go to gold on MCX. गोल्ड आज तो मैंने देखा नहीं है, बट व्हाट, या इट्स स्टिल साइडवेज. सो गोल्ड जो है एक रिट्रेसमेंट लेके एकदम साइडवेज हो गया. सो व्हेन वी से रिट्रेसमेंट इन कॉन्टेक्स्ट ऑफ फिबोनाची, ये जो एक बार स्विंग हाई और लो आ गया था ना गोल्ड में, इज जस्ट नॉट क्रॉसिंग द 50 to 62% मार्क. और गोल्ड में दिस इज व्हाट वी कॉल, अगर ये रेजिस्टेंस को मैं हटा देता हूँ गोल्ड में, लेट मी नाउ रिमूव इट. So this is what we call a typical triangle formation is coming in gold. So ये last 5 से 7 दिन जो आप गोल्ड में sideways move देख रहे हो, अभी prepared हो जाओ कि एक बड़ा dip भी आ सकता, बड़ा rise भी आ सकता गोल्ड में, because triangles are patterns जिसको हम consolidation बोलते हैं. And why we are saying it's a triangle? Simple reason is, अगर मैं यहाँ से high को join करता हूँ तो it's a contracting. अगर मैं लो को भी ज्वाइन करता हूं तो इट्स कॉन्ट्रैक्टेड. इसको हम बोलते हैं सिमेट्रिकल ट्रायंगल. प्राइस कांट स्टे इन अ ट्रायंगल बिकॉज द कंप्रेशन इज हैपनिंग. रेंज गेट्स नैरोड एंड नैरोड. Range gets narrow and narrow. At some point, this triangle has to break either on the upside or on the downside. So gold में आप ध्यान रखो, जो sideways consolidation है, अभी एक directional move, possibly within next week you should expect in gold. Up or down, we don't know right now, because as a trader we are confirmatory, which means if it breaks on the upside, I'm बोलेंगे it's a triangle has broken on the upside. If it breaks on the downside, we'll say that this contracting or a symmetrical triangle has broken on the downside. Everybody clear about gold? एक मूव आएगा गोल्ड में जो 5-7 दिन से, नॉट 5-7 दिन, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13, जो लास्ट 13 डेज से जो गोल्ड साइडवेज है, अभी मान के चलो और 2-4 दिन में या हो सकता मंडे, कल या मंडे से एक मूव स्टार्ट होना चाहिए गोल्ड में. So the sideways consolidation in a gold should be over. Why? Because a triangle pattern दिख रहा, which is a compression. Compression means it will break up or down. Which side it will break? You know, upper boundary means it's breaking on the upside. Lower boundary के नीचे जाता है, it's breaking on the downside. So that way, plan and prepare your trades. And I'll just read out the disclaimer once again. This is for educational and informational purpose and does not constitute any financial advice. So gold may, you can note it down. The pattern is that of a triangle and wait for a breakout. The breakout in gold will be a big one for short-term traders. So to sum it up, Nifty is in a falling channel with a candle which is a dark cloud cover, a very bearish candle. Bank Nifty is still, the swing is up, but current swing is sharp and a very negative candle, dark cloud cover. Generally, dark cloud cover से short term high established हो जाते हैं, but it can retrace till the last lows. So that's how the markets, the initial decline today was very sharp one. And let's see what the follow-up is. You know your support, you know your resistance, आपको आपकी chart patterns पता है, and plan your days accordingly. So on the PCR side also, 0.57 is for Nifty and 0.91 for 91 for Bank Nifty. So Nifty में ज़्यादा call पे positions on the upside है. Bank Nifty is still, yeah, it's more on the call because it's 0.91. Anything above 1, which means put में ज़्यादा है. And the straddle price is 294 for Nifty and 682 for Bank Nifty. So what I have labeled is Nifty I have labeled as a decline, Bank Nifty pullback till towards the last low. So that's all from my side, friends. Thanks and have a nice day. And tomorrow again we'll meet at 8:45 for the pre-market session.